How you doing there, folks? It's Iron Blue Eyes back with another Arc Raiders live stream, and we have progressed our expedition project to the final stage that we have to do. So we've completely constructed our caravan to take our raider beyond the Rust Belt, but we still have one major feat to accomplish, and that is to load up the caravan with vital supplies, combat gear, survival equipment, provisions, and repair materials are needed to fully prepare for the expedition. So you gotta deposit money values up to the max threshold for each category. So 250,000, 100,000, 180,000, or 300,000. And part of me hates this, but part of me actually doesn't hate it, because my inventory has been full to the brim for some time now. Actually, almost the whole time I've been playing, even after I got to max inventory of 280. And I've been holding on to stuff for friends and my sibling, who also plays a little bit, to help them craft stuff. Some of them have already got the things that I've been holding for them. Film Fanatics plans to join tonight to just meet up with me to do a couple raids, so I can just give them a couple items that they might need for Scrappy or for tier 2 workbenches, because they're not really far into the game yet. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about doing this, but I know it does need to happen, because right now my inventory is a fucking disaster. I'm at capacity. I'm beyond a normal loadout over here. I just need to get rid of shit, like, hands down. I have too much stuff and it's pretty ridiculous. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to prioritize and deposit some of this stuff into the caravan, so you can kind of see how it works for those of you that aren't privy. And for those of you that are, feel free to leave a comment down, you know, in the chat to maybe offer some advice or suggestions on things that are worth putting into the caravan. I've kind of done a little, like, exploration on what things I might put in there, what things are easy to craft and still put in there, but worth a good value. So, for example, the herbal bandages are worth 4,500. They're fairly easy to craft. They're more easy to craft, in my opinion, than the sterilized bandages, which do a better job, right? Because they're rare. They give you 5 health a second for 10 seconds, whereas this gives you 3.5 health a second for 10 seconds. But they're not worth as much. I mean, they are here, but for some reason, when you go to put them in the caravan, they're not worth as much. So let's go ahead and start adding stuff. I think we're gonna start with provisions or survival items. Let's take a look at what we have for survival items. So it's augments, it's you know, gear, bandages, that kind of stuff. And this is one thing I think they need to update. So I can't hit the left thumbstick to not show the pop-out box of the details of this item, which sucks. So in order for me to fix that, I gotta bring up this menu, push the left thumbstick in, and then go back, and then I'm fine. Alright, or not. There we go. Yeah, there's a little wonkiness here and there that I need to smooth out with the user interface. So what happens is you can select multiple items, and as you add items, it shows a dollar amount, or coin amount is the currency we have in this game. I don't know what they call them. They're not Raider tokens. That's for microtransactions. They're just called coins. Currency used to buy gear from traders, earned by selling loot and completing quests. So it's just simply coins. It's the coin of the realm, no pun intended. All right, so we're gonna start somewhere. We're gonna start somewhere, but where are we gonna start? I'm gonna put things in there that I have multiple stacks of, things that I can craft, things that I'm either not using or don't use a lot, or don't foresee myself using. Like, for example, I'm gonna keep this blowtorch. There's no way I'm putting that in there. But for example, these radar flares, I have 3 stacks of 3. We'll put one of these in there, right? That's worth a whopping 810. We'll throw a set of stems in there. We can craft these all day, so let's go ahead and put a stack of those in there. Let's put a stack of bandages in there. We'll do 1 stack of these. We'll do 1 stack of defibrillators. We'll do the singular alarm just because it takes up 1 whole slot. We'll put in a recorder. That way, when my raider goes beyond the Rust Belt, he has a musical instrument to entertain himself and others. We'll go ahead and throw a light shield in there. And we'll go ahead and we'll probably we'll put 1 stack of these in there. That's getting us almost a quarter of the way of what we need to go. So we'll put 1 of these in there because I can craft that. And as much as it pains me to do it, I'll put 1 stack of zip lines in there. So that puts us just over a quarter of the way for survival items. So let's go ahead and commit because we fucking need to because we have too much inventory. I'm glad they make you hold the button just throughout this whole process. That way if you accidentally add something and you're like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that, you have enough reaction time to take your hand off the emote. Not the emote, but the button. Alright, so let's go here. So, I was analyzing these before, and look, they only worth 100 coins. These, I mean, the Raider hatch keys are worth a decent amount. So, we're probably not going to give any of these access cards away, except for maybe, nah, it's not worth it. But we are going to give away this right here, the Lance mixtapes, is worth a huge, watch this, 20 grand. And then, sorry, you're gonna hit left trigger and A to multi-select. Look at that, 35 grand. We're making good progress with this, right? We have 2 cat beds. One I'm gonna try to give Film Fanatic, so we'll put that in there. We'll put the 3 light bulbs in there. We'll put this little decorated box in there. We'll put in, I might hold on to the ducks for now. We have 2 Benita blueprints. It's only showing 1 because 1's actually on my person. So, you know, I'm gonna hold off on giving away the blueprint in case I give it to a friend. But there's resin right here. That's worth 10 grand. Get that in there. We're gonna hold off on these fruits just because I think Film Fanatic might need them for Scrappy, so we're not going to give those away yet. So I think that's all we're going to do for now. But it still gets some stuff out of our inventory, so we're going to go ahead and commit to this. And it gets us, you know, 50k into it. That's not too shabby. Combat materials one is the one I'm dreading. Regular materials, let's go down here. Again, some stuff I want to give to Film Fanatic, but there's some easy stuff I can get rid of that Scrappy collects all the time. So let's start with some rubber. We'll do metal parts. We'll do a thing of chemicals. Tick pods are pretty easy to get, although Film Fanatic might need those, so I am going to hold on to those for now. We'll do 1 stack of plants. These are used for crafting. Film Fanatics gonna use toasters, but we'll do 1 stack of speakers. Just because we have 4 fucking stacks of speakers. What else are we gonna put in there? What else? We're gonna bring this in there. These are things I found in the Stella Montes. They're like medical equipment. I would think, you know, a microscope and things of that nature used for studying stuff beyond the Rust Belt would be helpful for a raider caravan, right? So let's put this in there. Let's put that in there. We'll put... I might hold on to the humidifiers because I think Film Fanatic might need these. We'll put 2 stacks of those in there for shocking enemies. The dog collar situation. Do we get rid of it or do we not? We'll get rid of one of these bioscanners. And part of me wants to get rid of 1 stack of these. Because I have 3. But then again, that's epic level stuff. I'm probably not going to get rid of that yet. Alright, I think that's what we're going to do for now for this category. And we will commit to these things that we got going in there. No, we'll put that in there too. So that puts us at 10%, a little over 10% of our total endeavor. I'm probably gonna really take advantage of Scrappy and be giving metal parts, rubber parts, chemicals, and fabric for this particular endeavor because he builds them up so quick when we're topside. So let's go ahead and commit to these things. And combat items. Alright, so this is going to be a tough category because you want to keep some like common weapons and some, you know, uncommon weapons that you don't want to sweat over losing in combat, but at the same time period, you know, still have some inventory to fall back to when you lose some good gear. But we do have a lot of these fuse grenades, so let's get rid of the stack of 2 right here. We'll get rid of 1. We'll get rid of some chem stick lights. 1 stack of these. We have 3 stacks of jolt mines. We can craft those, so we'll go ahead and add that. So we're at, see, look, that's barely touching it, man. It's 250 grand, that's 7,550 worth of value. I was potentially going to get rid of these 2 shotgun extended mags, but I don't have the blueprint for this yet, and I've lost, I think, 1 or 2 shotguns. So I don't think I want to do either of those. That's only worth $1,000. But we can craft that any day. No. I don't know yet. We might upgrade it. So that's the thing with the guns, right? The more you upgrade them, the more they're worth for exporting for this. Hello. I'm trying to offload stuff into my caravan just to get the ball started. This is the last phase that I gotta do for this situation. I am streaming. I'll include your audio real quick. Hold on. Yeah, like, I know you were planning to join me to get some stuff from me, but, like, I couldn't even go into a match. Like, that's how full my inventory is.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy. So I wanted to at least start depositing some items now, so that way, I could do, like, a really simple loadout to bring you some stuff. Alright, so with that being said, we did that just now. So let's go ahead and combine our backpack, drop everything in our backpack. Holy shit, we can actually clean up our backpack a little bit. It was crazy how full it was. Alright, get that in there. I might bring a Raider hatch key with me to make it so we can just go into a no sweat day lobby and just exfil when I give you stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I think makes sense for you to probably do is to probably go to your workshop and look at things you need for Scrappy. And have you made any workbenches yet?
I have the gunsmith workbench, but that's it.
Okay. So
Yeah, so I still need the apricots for Scrappy.
yeah, Scrappy's probably the priority because, like, once you get Scrappy to tier 5, like, he is so much more efficient at gathering resources that you need, and, like, metal parts and rubber parts are used to make so many fucking things. Same thing with plastic parts. And when he brings you rags, too, you use that to craft bandages. So upgrading him first is probably a super priority. So what do you need for items?
3 apricots.
That's it?
Yeah, that's what it said for the next thing. I have the lemons.
Okay, you have lemons. You need 3 and 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So let me just clean myself up a little bit more. Make sure that you have make sure you have a safe pocket.
Sure do, but just double check. Yes.
Yeah, so when I give you the apricots, as they say, make sure you put them in a safe pocket, so that way when we exfil, even if for something terrible goes wrong, you can still get out with that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a simple load out right now, nothing crazy. For tier 2, I know you're gonna need a cat. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a cat bed. I think you're gonna need more fruit, which I purposely I've got some of that. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. We'll just start with what you need for now. All right. So 3 apricots, right?
Yep.
Okay. I got that. I have a cat bed specifically saved for you. I also have 3 comfortable pillows that that you or Night Stalker can take. I know Night Stalker's looking for them right now. That's needed for tier 5 for him to get to tier 5. What kind of weapons are you bringing in? Do you know?
Just my Rattler 3 and the shotgun I have.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna bring in. I'll bring a Pharaoh 1. Not a Pharaoh, a Venator. You know what? This is in perfect condition. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna bring a good one in. Yeah, I'll bring this in. Berletta. Because I'm not bringing in a super good loadout. Do I have a Pharaoh? I don't. Alright, I guess I'll bring this in. because I need something to be able to fight against Ark in case we do get ambushed by Ark. Stack of light ammo. So I have a pistol, an Apregio, light shields. I don't need this augment either. We'll switch augments. Do you have bandages and shield rechargers? Yes, no?
Yep.
Maybe?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Let me invite you to the squad.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the map options and see what we have going on right now. We'll just go to damn battlegrounds and I get a damn battleground so we can extract. And there's no Lush Blooms event. I was kind of hoping there was one of those because if there was, maybe we could have helped get you more fruit, but there isn't. Alright, I'm gonna ready up. I'm gonna go into game chat too, okay?
Okay.
Alright, switch to game chat when you get a chance. Do you not do that? Jill? Okay, there you go. I didn't want to start it until we could hear each other. I hate it when it does this. Sometimes when one person readies up, it cancels out someone else's ready up. There we go. Yeah, I put up a video from Angry Joe's review of this game. It was pretty funny. They always do like little skits like in between the, the review, and they did one that was so fucking funny where he was talking about how it's like, when you're trying to communicate with other players that don't use in-game comms and whether or not they're friendly or not, and are they going to shoot you in the back? It's so funny. And even the beginning skit was good. He's like, come on, Joe, because both the guys that are like the main hosts are both named Joe. He's like, come on, Joe, let's go. I hear firefight. There's other players going on. He's getting shot up to shit. He's like, ooh, duct tape, I need that. He's like, ooh, a plastic bottle. He goes, jackpot. Alright, so one of the things that I try to do is sidestep just because I want to listen, see if there's any fucks that might want to kill us. We got a fresh lobby, so that's good. Let me drop your apricots or apricots for you. They're right there.
Here. Hey, apricot, over here.
There's a syringe here. There's multiple syringes. I'll take one, you take one. Let's just see if there's anything else. I'm gonna take a look at the map to see what exfil points we have. We have, I might not waste the Raider hatch key.
Head home at
We're
the North
close enough to
Complex
a regular
elevator.
exfil. Let's go to that. Yeah, just take all that. I'm looking for blue. That's the main thing I would like to get my hands on. Is that you moving? Alright. Actually, right now I'm in loot goblin mode. I just want to try to find as much shit as possible to deposit in my thing. Alright, so we're gonna go towards that.
In that building.
tower. You know what? We might not. I might just use the Raider hatch key. Because I don't know, you don't want to deal with a fucking big rocketeer, do you? Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea if not. Deal with you? I hear a, we want to look around for Raider caches. They're gonna make like a ticking noise.
Head home at the pump house hatch.
I do hear a probe though. Cover me while I loot this. I need the arc circuitry. There is a drone near us. Oh, there's a Raider hatch. I hear it. Actually, I want to go for that first. You hear the ticks? Alright, cover me. I'm searching it. There's shotgun ammo in here, light ammo, and there's some bandages. You can take everything. Actually, I'm gonna take the tagging grenade. You take everything else. And then I'm gonna pop this open when you're good with that. I heard shots, I think. Yeah, just keep an eye out. This makes so much fucking noise. Yeah, fucking. Take cover, Gillis. If you go down, crawl to me. I'm gonna go take cover. Just crawl to me. Yeah, no, you can make it, trust me. You can do it. Kill these guys and come get my way. Like out of ammo. This sucks. Let's get in that building and recuperate really quick. I got some ammo out of one of these guys. Close the door. Do you have bandages? Yeah, like management of resources is super. Oh, there's a gun in here if you want it. It's a rattler. Yeah. Alright, alright, drop something, I'll take it, whatever it is. I think someone might be near us. Go ahead, did you drop it? Alright, let's go. We're not far, but we're not close. Where we gotta go? Oh, that's dumb. Don't follow me unless you know how to tumble. Yeah, but you would have taken no damage if you would have tumbled correctly. Oh, you gotta hit B, yeah. Okay. Alright, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open this. This thing only stays open for like 10 seconds. Okay? I'm gonna drop smoke grenades. Oh wait. Do you hear ticking? We're near a field depot. I kind of want to grab that, but we're low on supplies, so I don't want to push our luck. I want to check to see if this is breakable. Nope. Alright, come on over here. Get ready to get in. Get in, get in. Hit it. Yeah. Barely had a fight, but it was almost deadly. That's the thing, like, so much shit can happen. I got a broken arc circuitry, unfortunately, but I just need to start feeding stuff to this expedition project. When we get back to Speranza, go ahead and check your scrapping and something we need next. It's probably gonna be more fruit and I think a cat bed. Let's go to our projects and donate some of the stuff we just got just now. Alright, let's confirm that. Oh, provisions. Okay. Do you want to do them all in one shot? Or do you want to do one thing at a time? Alright. Yeah. Let me get rid of this. Pharaoh 1. Alright, I'm just making sure I have bandages and stuff. Alright, so let's do a cat bed. You said you needed 6 prickly pears? Alright, cat bed 6 and 6. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna bring a raider hatch key just to make it quick and easy. And I'm gonna bring a little more ammo with me this time. When it comes to medium ammo, I blew through that medium ammo so fast. You do with those ARs. I'm actually gonna probably make a couple more rounds. Alright. Alright, let's put that away. Trying to think. I might bring a lure grenade with me. That way, if we do have an arc situation, I can get them off of us. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I got a load of dishes going. I want to take, after we do this, I want to take Daisy for a adventure. I'm gonna do some other chores before I actually get into play more. I also gotta do my I'd be ready for a firefight. Just in case we get ambushed. Alright, I'm gonna go to the map, look for the nearest raider hatch. We do have one down this way. It's actually further away than the regular exfil.
Let's head home at the North Complex elevator.
So I'm actually gonna probably suggest we go for the regular exfil. Put the cat bed in your safe pocket. That's gonna be the harder thing to get of those items.
Thanks.
So when you do that, whenever we use any emotes, other raiders can hear it too. I didn't realize that until in the last week or so. I'm just looking to see if I hear any hatches. It's a good way to get blueprints. I'm gonna go below the highway over here and try to use this for some concealment from any flying art. There is a Rocketeer there.
Out there.
Hopefully it airs on the side of not going to where we're going. Keep an ear out for footsteps as well as ticks. We got some kind of drone over here.
Wasp, over there.
I lost sight of him. The smoke scared his position.
Watching that wasp. There. Down
Come
here.
here. I'm gonna open this. Cover me. All right, so that motherfucker's shooting at somebody. Do you want to head to, do you want to go to that location, or do you want to go the further distance? It's up to you. If we go closer, I don't have to use my Raider hatch key. If we go further, we have more chances to try to find Raider caches and less opposition. We go to leave. There's an in
There.
Raiders could come in from that position, so keep our back covered. Oh, something's over here.
Wasp, there.
You know what? I think we should go the other way. There's too much activity, you can hear it.
Let's head home at the sunroof hatch.
We'll go that way. I mean, duos are probably a little less hostile than trios, but I don't know for sure, because players that are used to playing the duos are used to getting match made with trios, and trios is where most of the PvP happens. I'm skirting the edge to try to go the route less traveled. I'll wait for you. Oh, something saw you. I'm not great at it either, but I can do it sometimes. You want to look directly at them, and just as they're going to shoot, sidestep like one step to the right or to the left. And do you need shield recharges, or are you good? All right, here, take this anyways. I'm gonna drop this power cell on the ground. You can use this to recharge you as well. It will do a half a light shield recharge. And take advantage too. Come over here out of the open.
Over here.
Oh wait, yeah, let's wait. Make sure your ammo's loaded too. Alright, I have a little over 100 rounds of medium ammo, and I got about 80 rounds of light ammo for my pistol. That hopefully is enough to get us where we're going. You want it? Normally I would stop and like loot, but I'm not going to. Oh wait, Raider hatch. I do need to look at this though, because there's a chance I could get a blueprint out of this. I found it. Watch that building. That's to our southwest. Just make sure no one's looking out the windows or the roof or anything. There's bandages in here. There's light ammo. There's light ammo. How much carrying room do you have? I'll leave most of it in there. You take what you want. Take what you want. There's a blaze grenade. Those are good for lighting shit on fire. Hurry up, hurry up. You're gonna be spotted. Yeah, they threw those stitches at us. I was just trying to give my sister stuff for Scrappy, really? You guys can go to hell! You can... Go to hell, fucker! Yeah, that's why I said I use a safe pocket. He only got, unfortunately, cat bed out of that. So the reason why there were so many drones, I had a funny feeling we were being descended upon because what happened was they used snitch scanners and they threw them, and snitch scanners will deploy reinforcements like it would normally if the snitch was there. So, you got out of there with a bed, but you still need olives and prickly pears. So, we gotta. Yep. Yeah, we were making too much noise, and it sucks too because we went that way to try to avoid combat. Somehow they got a beat on us. They saw one of us, or they heard us when we were fighting the other arc, and probably tracked us the whole time. All right. Do you have? I'm trying to think. I could still give you. I can give you 4 olives and 2 prickly. All right. All right, we're gonna end this stream. Raiders, thanks for watching. We got ambushed by a couple fuckheads. But I was just trying to give Film Fanatic stuff for Scrappy. We were going out of our way to not engage with anybody, but it still happened. You never know what's gonna happen topside, so always try to keep your wits about you. That's why silencers are super important. I gotta start using them more, but they're a pain to craft. It sucks. I did find mod components which I needed for crafting silencers. I lost my tier 4 Apprecio, but I went a lot of runs with that, so it wasn't like I didn't get a chance to use it. So thanks for watching, Raiders. Until next time, we'll see you topside. Peace.